Hey, what's up, guys? This is ProWolfTrader. You're watching live stream. Today is Monday, 7th April, and let's go. Let's see what's moving the market first. First of all, I hope everybody's doing fine and doing great. And last week was one hell of a ride for all the traders who made profit despite whatever their positions were. But what we saw and what we learned from last week is that no matter what happens, you should have a trading plan and you should follow it. And there are several tools and indicators out there, and even the information that will help you make that decision, that choice, that where is the market headed or what's happening. You cannot buy all the time and you cannot sell all the time. Market changes its direction. We are in the second quarter, which started 7 days ago, and apparently at the end of the first quarter I repeatedly said that we need to change our stance time to time because market won't remain same. If this after the end of the second quarter, if we get a nice earnings or change or reversal, we might be lucky. But until then, if the market which is dropping since the 20th Jan, it's been 2 months since Donald Trump took over the house, and until we see a repulsive reversal, we just have to either wait for the drop to end or just scalp short or swing short all the way to the bottom and then long. And there's plenty of data out there, information out there which will help you. Yes, we did try to buy market in last week on gold, but gold is a long way ahead from buying, but we will get there. This week we will get there. And I have to break down this week's trading plan, along with the start of the second quarter. So don't forget to like, subscribe and share the channel. Anyways, give me a moment, let me buckle up so we can progress towards the New York session. By the way, New York stock market is about to open in less than, I think, 11 minutes or something like that. Yeah, so give me a moment. It's 11, just 1 minute. I'm buckling up, getting prepped. We have a long way to head. We have stock market, we have gold, we have silver, we have crude oil, hell, Bitcoin. I've been posting updates regarding Bitcoin, and here we are. We dropped down to 73, I guess, 72, 73. What is the trade plan for this week, for next week, for the second quarter? What to do, what not to do, everything will be answered. Just give me a minute. By the way, in the meantime, if you have any questions, you can ask, type it down on the chat. I'm opening up some stuff in the background so we can start our New York session. Okay, we are geared up and ready. Let's go. First of all, I'm going to VIX. Now, what is VIX? It's a volatility index. It shows the current fear index in the market regarding what the traders are pricing in, what the traders think might happen in the world of economics and finance, regarding how the stock market is doing, how the Wall Street is doing. Mainly speaking, with the current positions, with the current trend where the large institutions, hedge funds will place their trades, either they will stack up their put orders or they will stack up their long orders. But we have to first, this is a recap for all those traders who are not listening this to the very first time, and for all the new people out there who are getting tuned up for today's session regarding how we will use VIX to position ourselves not only for intraday but also for the swing trading. Now first let's go into the history of VIX. What is VIX? Known as volatility index, and how do we use it to navigate ourselves into the financial market, not just for Forex but for gold, for stock either trading on S&P 500, US 30 or Tech 100 or Nasdaq 100. And it will not only help you decide what to do in case you're worrying what to buy this apart from gold. It will also help you navigate the key safe haven currencies, usually yen, and also where to look for possible swing trades and nice long trades. Anyways, so here we are. First of all, this is VIX. Now VIX is currently at 45. 45 is a lot. Now what, let's look at on the sideway. This happened on 4th August, 4th August was the day when a recession got triggered, when on Friday, August 4th, we got NFP data, and soon after that the BOJ, Bank of Japan, they hiked the interest rate, and it sent the market to all-time low, erasing nearly $3 trillion on Friday and $1 trillion on Monday, Tokyo Open. And then Fed had to intervene by conducting an emergency meeting, after which the market showed signs of stabilization and fear started to ease from the market. We saw a reduction in VIX followed up by a upward trajectory in the US S&P 500, where traders leaned in on Tesla, Microsoft, Amazon, Nvidia, and bought in the dips. And then after confirmation that Fed will further rate cut, it threw the VIX index way downwards towards the bottom of 20. Now, then after that we saw a sideways trend, possibly no signs of recession, market in a pretty robust growing economy, back to a upward phase. But soon that momentum was suddenly paused when we saw that during the elections, when Joe Biden had to withdraw because of his basically whatever reasons that he was facing, besides his communication skills. Anyways, and soon afterwards when the result came in, Donald Trump won. Till the day he took oath on 20th January, VIX started to rise. Why? Because Donald Trump kept his stance, the same stance which he was following last time in this 2020 COVID era, and he followed up with massive tariffs on China, on Mexico, Canada, and along with Europe and other parts of the world. And now last week, Wednesday, when he further did a press conference and he showed a complete list of countries in which he would impose those tariffs, suddenly the market plunged. And despite everything, a lot of people were adding longs on the gold, thinking that this press conference will throw the gold price massively up towards 3400. But what exactly happened was that the exact opposite. Why? Because the Wall Street war started to short sell, and there is a voice saying that, oh, it's supposed to go up, it's going down, it's supposed to go down, it's going up. Now, where do you find yourselves? Last week you were like, damn, I longed gold thinking that I would save myself in a bearish market where everything is a sell off, and guess what happened? Gold dropped not just $40-50, but from 3167 down to 2970. Now this 2970 range, this is the key area where price would find support. Let me open this up. Where price would most likely would have find support after its breakout from 3000 range, but we are still not far done yet. Why? Because price will further on drop. It has to retest 2930, this area, because this is, and for some reason this area is also the key, the Fibonacci zone is in the Fibonacci resistance zone 2955, which further adds up to the key importance of the psychological zone. And this is not something which I made it up. This was already there back couple of months ago, and this is February. The entire February we spent over here scalping and swing trading along with our long trades for all the members in the premium group. And they also noticed that how the price is suddenly reaching this area, which was its previous key resistance zone, is now a support zone, and price is looking for support around this zone. So this is the reason I've been saying that if you are longing gold, you have to look for a strong support zone. Without a strong support zone, we cannot long swing carry our swing long trades. So for that we will look for confirmation, and where we will find this confirmation? We will find it around this zone. If price is able to hold 2930, then we will find the resistance zone, and then we can start stacking up our longs. But until then, we will look for most possibly sell entry, because on the intraday perspective, gold is in a downward trend. Why? If you are a price action trader, likely you would use that price action to further add up to your selling area. But for further confirmation, because with not just you cannot just use price action, you need other stuff too for confirmation that your sell will be all point. Now on intraday, on last Friday, we saw the candle closed in bearish, and the price is nowhere breaking the key resistance area. So we would just wait. Okay, the stock market is just open right now. Hold on a second. New York stock market just opened and is declining. It's opened up with a negative gap. The stock market is dropping, further adding up to a selling pressure on Bitcoin. I will also come to Bitcoin. Let's just keep it up till gold. So as I was saying, price will continue to decline. Why? Because price action is in a selling support, and on a 5-minute time frame, as we can see that the price was dropping, and it did a retest near key golden zone, and afterwards on a sideway range since London Open. Now price is just dangling in between. This area is really a safe haven for any scalper who is buying and selling. And of course this sideway range will only break once we get a high impact news or any geopolitical news in favor of bearish or bullish momentum. I will try to explain each and everything in detail. If you have any questions, you can ask me up. So the first thing we have is what's moving the market. We have VIX 45, along we have a stock market correction followed up by and then followed up by so what's moving the market? This is VIX is at 45, the stock market is in correction, dollar weakness followed up by decline. Now if we add up, this will be appropriate. Now when was the last time we saw dollar weakness, gold dropping and stock market dropping together? Quite rarely. I have not seen that. I have only seen this like twice in my 8 years of trading experience, 8 years of span. And if something like this is happening, then it draws up the question, when can I buy? And the answer is I don't know. As long as VIX is rising, VIX is your thermometer, baby. It's a thermometer. If it's hot, then you have high fever, and when you have high fever, you cannot drink cold stuff. This just like that. As long as VIX is up, just ignore the buy button like you ignore those damn fucking things which causes you headache.